All right, I want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teaches his truth and rule well. Salutation, you Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. I'm your Akabar Karash, GMS Kansas City branch. I'm going to go into another lesson, Abaratazah. It do be edifying. And I want to go in Revelation, the 18th chapter, man, because through the Spirit, these are the times we're living in, what we're about to see happen. You know, and I'm just gonna breeze through the chapter. I might jump around, but we're living in a time, man, where prophecy is about to take place. About to, is going. The Most High judgment is going forth in the earth right now, man. You know, and it's time for us to tighten up. You know, as prophets, as men of the Lord. You know, in His truth, to being to examining ourselves, you know, making our calling and election sure, making sure we are setting an example for other men or in women, all right, that's not in the truth or just now waking up to this truth that, you know, what this is all about, you know, and it's all through the terror and the fear of the Most High that we persuade men. But the time we're living in, Babylon is about to be judged, man. You know, and I'm gonna read Revelations 18. I'm gonna kind of jump around, grab some precept, but these are the times that we're living in. I'm gonna start from the top. It says, Revelations 18:1. It says, "And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen and become the habitation of devils." All right, so let's stop there, because Babylon the Great is when it say Babylon the Great, is speaking of America. All right, it's not speaking of ancient Babylon. All right, it's speaking of America. All right, because it says Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon. All right, so it said it is fallen. Now, how is this place going to end? Now, if you read the previous chapter, which is also speaking about the great daughter of Babylon, all right, which is America, it tells you that it's going to be burned with fire, all right? It's going to be burnt with nuclear fire. It's not going to be like people are just going to get gasoline in a match and set this place up on fire. It's talking about nuclear missiles, man, all right? It's talking about intercontinental ballistic missiles, man, that's going to actually hit this place. All right, the scriptures speak about 200 million missiles, because one warhead can carry up to several. One missile can have several warheads in it, man. All right, you got some missiles that got 20 warheads in it, man. You know. It's like, man, it's going to be so many missiles being shot off from all these places. You got to think about America's, Russia, China going to shoot off nuclear missiles. All right, China is just talking about they got a missile that can reach America in 30 minutes, man. And that's just the spirit. In 30 minutes, it's a missile that can hit Babylon, man. In 30 minutes, you don't even have enough time, man, to get ready for work, man. You don't even have enough time to fucking grab nothing and leave out the door. You know, it's nowhere you can run to, man. 30 minutes, you won't have enough time to even board a goddamn flight and pull off in 30 minutes, man. That's how fast destruction is coming to Babylon, man. All right, and let's finish reading. It says, "It's fallen and become the habitation of devils, in the hold of every foul spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird." All right, because Babylon, the scriptures speak about, once this place is destroyed, it's going to be the habitation. It's going to be like a desert, man. It's going to be that lake of fire that the scriptures speak about. It's nothing going to be here but every unclean bird. All right, it's desert creatures, man, rodents, bugs. These only things that's going to be here, man. It's not going to be. This is going to be like a memorial forever, you know. This is going to be like, you know, the Babylon's going to burn forever. All right, once you get hit by the nuclear missiles and them once the chariots, man, get the blazing shit, man, when the chariots with that concentrated heat, with them beams being shot out the chariots, man, it's gonna be a lot of death and destruction, man. All right, so this place is gonna burn. All right, and it says, "For all nations have drunk of her wine, of her wrath, of her fornication." And when it's going into that wine, it's talking about her democracy. All right, her ways. You know, because all nations follow after America. Let's just be straight and up and forward front about it. All nations follow after America, man. You know, you see they're speaking English in damn near every country. All right, English is starting to become the number one language of some of these countries, man. You know, what are they doing speaking English in China? You know, but yeah, they speak probably what it is, Mandarin, Chinese, and whatever the hell they speak. They speak that as well too. But you see, they speak English, man, because why? All these nations got to deal with Babylon to a certain extent. They have to be brushed up on in their English skills. All right. Then you see every country, every leader is wearing a suit. All right. That's because they're drunk of the wine of Babylon. These certain things that they push off on other countries. That's why you have a lot of these countries bucking up to Trump because they getting fed up with Esau, man. All right. The Most High said, "I have made these small among the heathens." All right. You are greatly despised because a lot of these heathen nations, because America's been ruling these other nations for so long that these other nations are beginning to bug back up to them, like Iran. You know, you got China, Russia. You know, they just not taking America's bullshit no more because they have what a strong military as well. They have nuclear capabilities. So it's just like, man, America. Where you're not gonna, I'm not gonna let you do me like that. That's like you basically have a bully, right? That bullied you from the time you was a kid, but now you grown, you just as big as the bully that bullied you when you was a kid. You kind of like, man, look, you is gonna come a time you're like, man, look, I ain't taking no shit off of you no more. And that's these other nations, all right. And let's finish reading. It says, verse 3: "For all nations have drunk of her wine, and of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies." Right? Because a lot of these other nations get to trade with America. They get to come over here, set up their gas stations, their little storefronts, restaurants. You know, you got them Moabites get to come over here. Esau give them a whole Chinatown. You know, it's actually places in New York called actually Chinatown, man. You know, whereas it looked just like them, you in China. And, you know, then you go to China, it looks just like fucking New York. It look like America. You know, so it's just kind of like these nations are drunk off the wine of Babylon's fornication, all right? They have fornicated with these devils because all nations, to a certain extent, have all participated in the captivity of our people, all right? And they all come up with ways to keep Jake down, all right? They come up with ways to keep us in oppression us and keep us in affliction, all right? Verse 4 says, "I heard another voice from heaven saying, 'Come out of her, my people.'" All right, and that voice is the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, this telling us to come out of her, rise and depart, for this is not our rest. All right, so this is not our rest for our people, though our people have completely indulged in this society, man. Our people completely with it, man. They completely with they're not offended by homosexuality, same-sex marriages, bestiality, transgenderism, you know, all the wickedness that this society has to offer, voting, you know, all these different things, man. Our people have found a place of rest. They don't want to leave. They don't want to leave us alone. They just want to be able to have money in this society to do the bullshit they want to do. But they completely with everything Esau is throwing out there, but they just want to be able to live comfortable while they commit wickedness, man. But the Most High is like, look, scratch that, man. Come out of that. That's all bullshit, all right? It's the reason why he's telling us to come out of it. He says, because come out of her, uh, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues, man. So what's the plague that's gonna come up on Babylon? Is the nuclear missiles, man. All right, because this place, like I just mentioned, for all the wickedness that go on here, they sins have reached unto heaven. All right. Matter of fact, did I just read that? Uh, Verse 5, it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, fill to her double. All right, that cup is going into that captivity, man. That cup of slavery. Matter of fact, let's see. My Bible app will that crazy. Let's go to I believe it's Psalms. Let's read what that cup is, man. All right, because that's the same cup that Jake had to drink of, man. The captivity. We got the law, and we knew if we break the law that it was gonna it's gonna be something that happened behind it, man. That we had to go into captivity. So we have to drink of that cup. So Esau, you're going to have to drink of that same cup as well. You're not going to be able to escape judgment, if you will, man. All right. This is Psalm 75 and 8. It says, for in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh, there is a cup. All right. And it says, in the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof are the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. All right. So that cup is that cup of slavery, man. That rewarding her double as she have rewarded us. That's that cup, man. That cup of judgment, man. That Esau has drink of, man. It beginning with Esau and you other heathen nations as well. All right. This is Lamentations 4 and 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked, man. So look, the same things that they put us through, the same hell that they put us through, they're gonna have to catch that same hell. They're gonna have to go through the same things that we went through, man, as a nation. All right, because in Tejal and Joel, when the Most High begins to bring the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, all right, that he's gonna put the same curses on the other heathen nations. We're gonna sell your children to other people as soon as they be born. All right, that's the things that you did to our people. So you have to be rewarded double. All right. Verse 6, it says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, fill to her double. All right, which we know that cup is talking about judgment. All right. It says, verse 7, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Right, man, because the Most High, that's why the Lord said he has to put his anger on us, man, because so much torment and sorrow we going to give to them, and we basically going to torture them. We're going to put hell on Esau. All right, the scriptures say we should meditate terror upon our enemies, man. So Esau is to be tormented, all right, or tortured, is basically what it says, so much torment and sorrow give her, man. So it's not going to be a good day for you Edomites in the kingdom, all right? The first day of slavery is in the kingdom is going to be hell on Esau, man. Pastor Har always says, once said, the Most High must got a stash of Edomites somewhere, man, because we going to be getting busy killing Edomites in the kingdom, all right? Or at least putting hell on you, man. Because, even if we kill you, we're going to put the spirit right back in you, all right, and bring you back, man. The reason why it has to be like that because the Most High is justified of doing that of all the things and the bullshit that you've done and the wickedness you've done since you've been in rulership is justified, man. All right, and it says, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and she shall see no sorrow. So, yeah, if you can tell with DJ Trump, he kind of moves like he's a badass. Oh, you can't do nothing to me. And that's the spirit that regular Edomites have because they think nothing's going to happen to this place. One time I told my Edomite boss last year, all right, or maybe earlier this year, I told him that, about the nuclear capabilities of Russia. We were just sitting here having a political conversation one time. I think it was when Trump was doing the government shutdown or something like that. And I ended up telling him the nuclear capability of Russia, and he was like, he was prideful. He said, "Bring it. Tell him to bring it." Like these devils really think that they fucking that much pride, man. They don't think nothing can happen to this place. They don't think America's gonna get their cherry pop because she never had war on this soil. She never had any type of major penetration of another country up on the soils of America. All right, and it says, verse 8. Verse 8 it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, in mourning, in famine. All right, so these are some major plagues, and a lot of 2/3 you, Jake, are going to die by these plagues, man. All right, it says, therefore her plagues shall come in one day, death, mourning, in famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. So when it speaks about that fire, it's talking about the nuclear missiles. All right, that's part of them plagues is going to hit Babylon. That's why the Most High says, "Come out of her, my people." All right. It says, "In the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her, for they shall see the smoke of her burning." All right, so you're going to be able to see Babylon burning, from across the world, man. They say Russia is like in the backyard of America, basically. You know what I mean? Because it's not too far. It depends on what part of the world you're actually in, man. It's not too far. So your people, these other nations are going to be able to see Babylon burning, from afar, man. The scriptures speak about a mushroom cloud. When them nuclear missiles hit, it's just kind of like on cartoons, man. When you see them damn bombs they drop in them cartoons and make a big bomb and it come up make a mushroom cloud. All right, the scriptures actually support that and speak about that happening to Babylon. All right, and the other nations bewailing her. It says, verse 10, standing afar off, the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come, man. So the Most High gonna destroy all this bullshit in 1 hour, man. All this years that it took them to build this place up, the Most High, and all this shit that they done built, these wicked synagogues, all right, the evil and wickedness and witchcraft and sorcery they push is gonna be destroyed, man. In 1 hour, all that bullshit, man, all your idols, that shit's gonna be destroyed, man. Nothing's gonna be able to save you in that day, man. All that shit is gonna be destroyed, all right? And it says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buy their merchandise anymore, right? Because all that bullshit that America is selling, these other nations are coming to trade with her. And by the way, America is falling, the dollar is weakening, so it's not a lot of nations willing to trade with Babylon. That's why this thing is about to go cashless society, which that's when the chip is going to come in, because a lot of places like China that trades with America. You know what I mean? They're going to cashless, leaning towards more cashless society. They already have smart cities, all right? So America is going to have to, basically do away with the cash because the dollar is weakened anyway. You know, a lot of the jobs is being moved overseas and all that. So and the only way that they're going to be able to be ahead of this is come with the chip, man, with that cashless society, all right? And we just going to jump around. We'll jump up to verse 15. All right. And it says, the merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment. All right. Because damn, people, when you hear screams, it's just like the World Trade Center, man. When you seen Edomites and people just jumping because that heat, that was on them, man. That jet fuel, man. Just imagine, you know how hot jet fuel is, man. Can actually melt through metal eventually. You know, this is that nuclear missiles is gonna be hotter than that, man. It's gonna be hotter than jet fuel. You know, but people rather, it's hot. People rather leap to their death, all right, than feel that fire, man. Just to feel that heat. These people are leaping to their death. So you gotta only imagine the nuclear missiles, all right, and that concentrated laser beam heat that's gonna get shot out of them chariots is just gonna be hot, man. All right. So let's finish reading. It says, "So stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city which was clothed in fine linen, and purple and scarlet, and decked with gold, and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught," man. So it ain't gonna take the Most High a long time to destroy this damn place, man. Hour is a fucking second, man, to the Most High, man. Not even a second, it's a blink of an eye, man. It's just like, this shit gonna be gone, man. All this fucking GMO food, all right, your chemtrails, man, your fucking toxic wine, your fucking homosexuals, all right, all this wickedness, you transgenders, all of it's gonna be gone in 1 hour, man. In one single hour is the Esau's military, his army, all right, his Navy SEAL teams. All right, it's fighter, bomber jets, man. All that's gonna be gone, man. The Most High is gonna destroy this place for you, Jake. All right, for you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Most High is gonna take this whole place out, man. All right, and the elites of Esau and these other heathen nations, all right, is going into captivity, man. Straight like that. They going into captivity, and we gonna get raised up. We gonna get new bodies. We gonna be programmed with the truth, man. That's beautiful. We gonna be programmed to never go off. That's something to think about, to contemplate on, man. Because brothers always warm with the flesh. Through the spirit, you always want to try to be perfect, but the flesh, it's always fucking with you. We gonna be perfect, man. We ain't gonna be going off no fucking more, man. We ain't be thinking wicked ass thoughts in our goddamn mind. All right. Let's jump down. Verse 20 says, "Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets," man. So we gonna rejoice when this damn place go down, man. We gonna rejoice when the Most High exalt us. We gonna be rejoiced. We ready to see Babylon get destroyed, man. We ready to see this shit go, man. Your women out of order. We ready to see this shit done and over with. This is over. Babylon is old news. It's over with. It's working, man. That shit is fucking dead, man. We don't want this shit, man. You people love it here. We don't like this shit, man. We're having to wake up, go to work. Have to be subject to payments. You work hard all week to get some money, and you gotta give it right back out. It's just you in a fucking rat race, man. They keeping, we're fucking experiments, man. This is fucking rigor. This is slavery, man. All right. And it says For Yahweh have avenged you on her. So the Most High is going to do all this for us. He's going to revenge Babylon, all right, all for the benefit of the elect, man, and the 1/3, you know, really the whole kingdom, all right. But 2/3 of our people have to die on this side because they're not ready, all right. They're not ready to go into the kingdom, all right. So they're gonna have to be destroyed, all right. And it says, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down and shall be found no more at all, man. Right? Because this place is already spiritually, we're already thrusting this place down with violence. You know, because spiritually this place is bleeding. We have destroyed this place spiritually. All right, the cat's out the bag. Everybody knows that you Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans are Israelites. All right, and we're declaring this truth about the downfall of this society and the uplifting of the nation of Israel, the true Yasharallah. All right, Kwam Yasharallah. All right, it's time to wake up. All right, and the only way that can happen, America has to be destroyed, man. Esau has to go into captivity. All right, you other nations, you're going into captivity too. Everybody has to get paid back. Nobody getting away with nothing. All right. Verse 22 says, the voice of harpers and musicians and pipers and trumpeters shall be heard no more at all in thee. All right. So all that bullshit rap, all that shit is gonna be over with, man. All this the shit they making now is not music anyway. All right. So all that shit is gonna be heard no more. All right. It says, and no craftsman of whatsoever craft he be shall be found any more in thee, and the sound of millstone shall be heard no more at all in thee. Right. So all this working and all these, whether craftsmen, whatever you be, whether you build houses or you're architect or make cars or fucking whatever the hell you do, man, or just working, that shit gonna be over with. All right. Only employment is gonna be is burying bodies, man. That's it, and building up our kingdom. All right. That's the only employment is gonna be. And once you've done, you Edomites, once you're done with that, 1,000 years of working for us, man, and getting your ass beat, you getting killed, you getting eradicated, exterminated. All right. You're gonna be gone. All right. You're gonna be flushed down like man's dung. All right. You're gonna be gone. All right, verse 23. That's pretty much it on this. You know, but that's the point that Babylon is gonna be destroyed, and you know it's gonna be the uplifting of our people, man. But we gotta spiritually get ready to prepare for this to happen, man. You know, the times I can feel it in the spirit, man. The closer we get to salvation, you know, you can feel the tenseness, man. You can feel that this place about to be destroyed. You can see it everywhere you turn and look. This place is finished. All right. So now spiritually, it's already finished. This place has already been destroyed in the spiritual realm because the prophets prophesied about it. They seen it already. They seen the destruction. All right. Now we're in the times where we're about to actually see it in the physical as well. All right. So with that, I'm going to close out. I'm going to give our praises unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach us this truth and rule well. And salutation to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.